it's Book Chick again, and I am here to talk about some of the Christmas gifts that I bought, but only the books, because everything else is like clothes or toys and just kind of personal things. But I wanted to brag about the books that I picked for my family. There are only four here. But yeah, so by the time you see this, it should be the day after Christmas because I'm not sure. Um, if those family members like sit and watch this with their children, and there are three here, three books here for my youngest nephews and niece. um, but yeah, so I wanted to brag about these. But the first book is actually for me and my husband. It was my gift to us. So that is Artemis by Andy Weir. If you don't know who Andy Weir is, he is the author who wrote The Martian, which was really, really good. It was an awesome movie. It had Matt Damon in it, and the book was, I dare say, even better. But they did a really good job, like making the movie really good as well. But the book was obviously like much better. It just had so much more detail. It had like a lot more of like the really funny one-liners that the main character had. But this book it's not a series. It's just like a standalone novel, but it's like kind of a similar idea, I guess. Basically, this is about a girl um, who lives on the moon on a base called Artemis. So the main character's name is Jasmine Bashara. She lives on the moon in like a colony or a settlement on the moon. And while everyone else is trying to get to Artemis, she just wants to get off because it is expensive. People there are like really rude, like everyone is ruthless. The people who do live there, most of them want away because it's just like you can't go outside without a spacesuit, and you have to have like so much money to be able to do that. A lot of the spacesuits that like the poorer people can get their hands on, a lot of them are broken or like on their way to being broken, and it's just a harsh life, as you can expect living in space might be. um, and I had read about 50 pages of this when it came out, but I had gotten it from the library and I had to give it back before I could finish it. But so I finally bought it because I've been wanting to read it for like since it came out. But my husband finished it in like 3 days and he loved it. He did say that he didn't like the main character as much, but he thinks that's because the writer is a man, and like he just didn't quite have that female like inner monologue down. Like just it just didn't flow. Like he was like, maybe I would have liked it better if Jasmine had been a guy. Like maybe the writer would have been able to like portray him better, but then it basically would have been the same book as The Martian. So like my husband was like, I understand, but um yeah, I'm excited to read it and see if I like it as well. My husband did like it, but he said, the main character was not quite right. Like there was something was off. But yeah, he loved it. So I am excited to read it. Um, I can just read you the back really quick. So it says Jasmine Bashara never signed up to be a hero. She just wanted to get rich, not crazy, eccentric, billionaire rich like many of the visitors to her hometown Artemis, humanity's first and only lunar colony. Just rich enough to move out of her coffin sized apartment and eat something better than flavored algae. Which enough Rich enough to pay off the debt she's owed for a long time. So when a chance at a huge score finally comes her way, Jazz can't say no. But engineering the perfect crime is just the start of her problems, because her little heist is about to land her in the middle of a conspiracy for control of Artemis itself, trapped between competing forces, pursued by a killer and the law alike. She'll have to hatch a truly spectacular scheme to have a chance at staying alive and saving her city. Jazz is no hero, but she is a very good criminal, and that'll have to do. So that sounds like your cup of tea. You might want to look into that. It's the science and the engineering aspects are very accurate. He does his research really, really well. So if you like that. So the next books, keep in mind, are for children, small children. So if you don't want to know about that, then you can just stop the video right here because these are for little tiny children. So the first book that I picked up was for my youngest nephew. He's 3, and it is the sequel to the Winky Wonky Donkey, on the Facebook video where the grandma's reading the book. Apparently, this is the sequel, and it is the Grinny Grammy Donkey. So it just sounded funny, and I could just picture him cackling while people read this to him and while he reads it himself. So, um, but yeah, everything in this rhymes. So she says, the writer, who wrote this? Craig Smith and Katz Cowley. So obviously everything rhymes and says there was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. You see? It's just so cute. And she says hee haw, but her teeth kept falling out, so she was a clunky donkey. It's just so cute. I just love it. So it says there was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth, hee haw, but her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew and dunk her biscuits in it. She was a dunky, drinky, clunky donkey. So, but yeah, you get the gist. It's just a super short kids book, but I thought it was just absolutely adorable, and I could just picture my youngest nephew just cackling as he read this. So this one is for his big sister, who is 5 now. Um, right? I think she's 5. I don't know. I'm sure my mom will have something to say if I'm wrong. So this one is a Frozen 2 book, and it is like a little like mini story, I guess, within that. So it is one for the books, and it's about Olaf, and she loves Frozen and princesses and just pretty things. And this is just so cute. Like, it has this little like date due card pocket. It's fake, but it's just so cute. So basically, this book is, well, it has a blurb. I can just read the blurb for you. So it says, for someone who's just learned to read, could there be a better job than working in the village library? Olaf sure doesn't think so. When everybody's favorite snowman gets a chance to stand in for the vacationing librarian, he's only too happy to help out. But after Olaf makes a few changes, will his efforts bring the crowds or bring down the house on Arundel's library? So it's just super cute. It's the same illustrations from the movie, just really beautiful. The library is gorgeous, and both of these kiddos love books, so I thought this would be fun. So I got them each a little outfit and each a book. But yeah, just super cute. I'm trying to find. Yeah, this is what Olaf did. But I just thought that was super, super cute. So I think this is perfect for my youngest niece. So the next one is for my oldest nephew, who is 5 or 6. I think he's 6. So this is a book about Luke Skywalker. This is basically when Luke goes to the like swamp planet to like be trained by Yoda. Like it's that story. Like it's that section of the movie. But if you haven't seen that movie, I guess I should tell you. Basically, Luke Skywalker has to go learn how to be a Jedi, and he's basically just told like where to go, but like not what he's gonna find when he gets there. And so when he gets there, he meets Yoda, not baby Yoda, but Yoda, and he has to learn how to be a Jedi. So like Yoda has him like do all these like crazy things, like he has to like swing through vines and everything, and like you know, be one with the Force, and he has to like get stronger and all of that stuff. And then there's like this dark cave he has to go into, which is probably like the scariest part of the movie, but here it is in the book. So I thought that was cool, and I think this is perfect for my oldest nephew. He is gonna love it. So yeah, so it's just super cute. It's just you know, that part of the movie, but I guess I should read this blurb as well. So it says, "Hello, youngling, a Jedi you wish to be. Help you I can. Touchdown on Dagobah alongside Skywalker to learn from Jedi Master Yoda how to use the Force. The Jedi path is far from easy, but with Yoda's wise words, Padawans of every age can take their first step into a larger universe. After all, size matters not." So, because, you know, Yoda is like 3 feet tall. So, and because kids can do anything. So, I just thought these were really cute and I wanted to brag about them. But I'm going to post this after Christmas in case any of my family that I plan to give these to watches this video. That way I'm not spoiling their Christmas. But I wanted to brag. So, because I'm excited. So, Merry Christmas. Next time I see you, it will be probably January or like just before January. So, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.